Hello and welcome back to Stockmarket Encyclopedia. Heavy cover news highlights from the day. India's oil marketing companies entered into a long-term purchase agreement for upcoming dedicated ethanol plants across India. As per agreement, ethanol produced by dedicated ethanol plants shall be sold to OMCs for blending with petrol. Delivery first day IPO subscribed to 0.2 times. Q4 earnings of Orient Cement, net profit down 27% at 73 crore YOY, up 68% QOQ. Revenue down 3% at 803 crore YOY, up 30% QOQ. EBITDA down 24% at 153 crore YOY, up 30% QOQ. Margins at 19% versus 24.4% YOY, 19% QOQ. Q4 earnings of Magad Sugar, net profit 330 million rupees versus 218 million YOY, EBITDA 615 million rupees versus 522 million YOY, EBITDA margin 18% versus 16% YOY, beat YOY, beat QOQ, EBITDA beat. Q4 earnings of Balaji Amines, net profit up 28.7% at 108.7 crore versus 84.5 crore YOY. Revenue up 88.2% at 779 crore versus 414 crore YOY. EBITDA up 52.9% at 197 crore versus 129 crore YOY. EBITDA margin at 25.3% versus 31.1% YOY. Q4 earnings of Relaxo Footwear, net profit down 40% at 62 crore YOY, down 11% QOQ. Revenue down 7% at 698 crore YOY, down 6% QOQ. EBITDA down 32% at 111 crore YOY, down 9% QOQ. Margins at 15.9% versus 21.7% YOY, 16.35%. Q4 earnings of HCC, net profit up 109% at 242 crore YOY, up 217% QOQ. Revenue up 23% at 3,477 crore YOY, up 15% QOQ. EBITDA down 12% at 269 crore YOY, down 2% QOQ. Margins at 7.76% versus 10.85% YOY, 9.16% QOQ. Q4 earnings of Airtel Africa, profit up 22.6% at $190 million versus $155 million QOQ. Revenue up 0.2% at $1,222 million versus $1,219 million QOQ. EBITDA up 0.5% at $608 million versus $605 million QOQ. EBITDA margin at 49.7% versus 49.6% QOQ. Q4 earnings of Kalyan Jewellers, net profit down 2.5% at 72 crore versus 73.9 crore YOY. Revenue down 6.5% at 2,857 crore versus 3,056.6 crore YOY. EBITDA down 4.1% at 218.3 crore versus 227.6 crore YOY. EBITDA margin at 7.6% versus 7.4% YOY. Q4 earnings of Prism Johnson's, net profit down 82.2% at 29.6 crore versus 166.3 crore YOY. Revenue up 0.3% at 1,855 crore versus 1,850 crore YOY. EBITDA down 41.5% at 139 crore versus 237.4 crore YOY. EBITDA margin at 7.5% versus 12.8% YOY. Q4 earnings of Albert David, net profit down 43% at 4.17 crore YOY, down 48% QOQ. Revenue up 31% at 74 crore YOY, up 4% QOQ. EBITDA 52% at 2.38 crore YOY, up 38% QOQ. Margins at 13.4% versus 11.6% YOY, 10.1% QOQ. Q4 earnings of BSE, net profit up 125% at 71 crore YOY, up 22% QOQ. Revenue up 34% at 204 crore YOY, up 6% QOQ. EBITDA up 65% at 60.9 crore YOY, up 6% QOQ. Margins at 29.77% versus 24.2% YOY, 29.9% QOQ. Q4 earnings of KSB Limited, net profit down 8% at 10.4 crore YOY, up 3% QOQ. Revenue up 9% at 417 crore YOY, down 6% QOQ. EBITDA down 12% at 54.7 crore YOY, down 3% QOQ. Margins at 13% versus 16.2% YOY, 12.6% QOQ. Q4 earnings of Century income. Net profit up 2.2% at 49.6 crore versus 48.6 crore YOY. Revenue up 28.6% at 572.4 crore versus 445.1 crore YOY. EBITDA down 3.3% at 68.1 crore versus 70.4 crore YOY. EBITDA margin at 11.9% versus 15.8% YOY. Looking at the market today, Nifty briefly dips below 16,000 in choppy session, recovers to close near 16,150. Nifty Bank recovers more than 500 points from day's low to close above 34,500. Nifty small cap declined over 2.5% to hit 52-week low, posted worst day since 24th Feb. Nifty IT declined over 1% to end lower 3 out of 4 days. Looking at our top gainers for today, we can see that ONGC is up nearly 3%, Axis Bank is up nearly 2%, IndusInd Bank is up nearly 2%, Cipla is up nearly 1.24%, HDFC is up nearly 1%. Looking at market closes largely lower mid volatility. Banks outperform Sensex ends 276 points lower at 54,088 after a trading range of more than 1,000 points. Nifty rises sharply after breaching 16,000 intraday, closes 73 points lower at 16,167. That was all for today. Hope you all had an amazing and a profitable day.